Welcome back, folks. Today we're doing the video. What are we doing today? We're doing Redstone Decoded. Welcome back. We're taking apart 2 hours ago. We did Sonic the Hedgehog by FV Disco. Today we're doing another FV Disco map, but this map is called Cake Defense. As you can see on my mini map, don't know where I'm pointing, but you can see on my mini map. Just pointing at my screen there. Is that so? This nice reflection kind of looking thing. It's a cool effect. As you can see, it is wool at the bottom, so not certain how he hasn't got mobs to spawn there, but taking a long time to fly back up. I teleport up 100 blocks. So, how does this all work? There's the cake guide. Yep, just as I figured. Very, very simple thing. It's, of course, these are stacks of a bit glitchy, but they're stacks of very high numbers. Well, delete. These are just a bit buggy, but so what does it do? Of course, a light here. Just a clock. The looks of it, there's just a clock that. Oh, nope, never mind. What this is it's just 4 item hoppers going around in a circle, all feeding into each other. And this thing splits out here. This LED is, of course, here. This does absolutely nothing, though. This button here. It's all for mirror's sake. The signs are wiped, so you can't tell. Plus, through the glass. I'm not even certain you can read. Signs will show text. Or through the ice. Or he is trying to persuade people. Yep, he's just trying to persuade people. Maybe he just wants people to not. Maybe they won't be paying attention too much to the fact that there's text or not. So, that's a very small feature. But, so when this is retracted, of course, this is an RS NOR latch by the looks of it. Is the reset for it. So, what happens when you start the match? So, what happens? You trigger this. These 3 go off. So, time set to 3,000. I think that's like an eighth the way through the day, I believe. There's game mode, adventure mode, to put the person in adventure mode. Teleport the nearest person to those coordinates. I think there's different maps, though, for multiplayer. So what does that do? Pushes us forwards. And that turns this clock off from, like, turning those lamps on. Probably just to stop any lag at all. That, of course, turns off the redstone. This also turns off the redstones. So, not certain the purpose of that, but I think on lamps may cause lag. I think there may be something to do with that. Because he has chosen. Not certain of his decision. Because there's much better ways. But this is the person here. By the looks of it, Herebrine. Or supposedly Herebrine. Oh, there's a gap here. Just fly through. Just break this wall again. Oh my, massive clocks. So if I find the start again. So through here. Again. So what does that do after this? It triggers this. And by the looks of it, when this turns off, it goes through. Maybe to put a bit of lag on it. Or delay. Test for a score update redstone minimum 1. So when they get a score, there's obviously a scoreboard that is update reset. Not sure why it's update reset, but whatever. That's the name of the scoreboard. There's also my mini-map where I was pointing out the cake. Grab your little hands for it. So obviously there's something there. The scoreboard for that. And when that happens, it will trigger through all of this. So when this goes through, it will do two things. It'll go down to here, which will trigger a bunch of command blocks. And it will also go through to here, which will test for... So when you set these, it will set your score to be... This will say difficulty. So I believe that is teams. Or scoreboards. I believe it's actually scoreboards. What does this do? It's a bit broken. But I guess that just does the exact same what it does at the top. It says, hey, what's the score? It may actually be teams. That would make a bit more sense. So that is done with that. That's for difficulty. So it goes down here. It's pretty long. So it checks for difficulty, I guess. It's a massive redstone amount. Oh, what this does. Now I know. It sets difficulty to 1, 2, or 3, and then it checks if it's 1, 2, or 3. 3 teleports you to a place, and these two do something. Set status. What this does is it's just a lot of command blocks setting up the scoreboard. So what the purpose of the scoreboard is it does gold, which will become calculated very later on. So where's the TP? Oh. So if I just teleport to these coordinates, and since, hey, you're not a team, so it won't actually do anything. What this is so it goes around twice. So this does a lot of fancy stuff with. So this is testing to see if your defense level. I believe there's 4 levels of defense. So it tests which level of defense you're at. That will decide here, or here, I believe. Then after this, it will say, hey, what score do you have, or what attack would you have? And then it says, okay, now you go here, or here. I think there may actually be 18 of them. It's probably not 18. 9 of them, sorry. Don't know how I got 19 or 18. So there's 9 of them, 9 different levels. So it says, this one says, hey, these are all essentially a clone of the same thing. It just goes all the way down to here. So what it says is, you have, say, you have level 3 defense. So it will teleport you to like 1, 2, 3, say here. And that will clear whatever your defense is, your armor. It's probably not armor, but it will say, yeah, clear your bow. This is agility, so clear your bow. And then give you a brand new bow. And after that, you get teleported back into the map, I believe. So if I fly back over the map, this glass is here to prevent it from raining on you while doing the match. Fall down into here. The shop. The shop is literally a lot more complicated than I thought. But I believe this is just to decide whether you're player 1, player 2, or player 3. Because there's 3 players. See if I can find teleport anywhere. So if I actually just can't go that way. Teams. Wait. Just school board teams join P2. Now I'm P2. Now I can whoop. There. Now I'm in here. So I'm assuming there's 3 of these just stacked on top of each other. So if I say school board objectives school board players add somebody 5. There's a lot of these things. Gold. Oh, okay. So it's just called gold. Say 500. So now I have 500 gold. So I can say upgrade. This sword. It'll take a while. about abilities? Double gold. So obviously these up here, which dispense Ruby Heal, double gold, and Ultra Kill. Oh, that's interesting. Never thought of doing that. That is a glass bottle turned upside down to make it look like a light bulb. So what this does, I'm not sure where the system will be located, but similar to Dimensional Jumper, it will say you'll level up, because I don't believe the mobs drop experience. If they do, that might interfere with the system. But to what I believe it does. Oh, you know what? This may actually use some of the new features that were not in with the or maybe it's just a different way of doing it. You can sense. It'll probably work too if you just drop it. Oh no. I'm fairly certain you have to just smash it. So yeah, it will work. It'll probably work the same way as the Dimensional Jumper. You level up. It senses that. Changes your level to something else. To almost the next level. And then, of course, it will output a signal and change something. So I'm gonna have to wrap up here. This was a bit longer than normal, but this is a very big map, so makes sense. It's the wrong way out. I want to go in, not out. Dig my way through here. Like Sonic the Hedgehog, a lot of wool. Because wool is a very well used building block. Oh, here it is. The candles. Also, chances are the spawners, of course. Cake spawners, I guess. What do these have? Oh, this is the piggy bank spawner. It has resistance 4, resistance 3, and resistance 4, both for 1 minute. And also speed. These are just fireworks that go up, that fire off when you like complete a round. So if I say and because I have to penetrate the block, it slows down, so it blows up right here. So, I'm gonna have to end off here. That's it for today. See you next time, folks. Bye.